Hello, YouTube. Welcome. Let's go get Facebook. You know how it goes. Welcome, brothers and sisters, to the Church of Real Talk with Monsignor Keith motherfucking Walker here on Spiritual Sundays. Welcome in. All right. So I've been pondering. That's a good church word, isn't it? I don't know. Pondering today's short topic. And I think randomly what I came up with is why? Why this thing? Why this interest? Why this history of what is God? Is there God? Why is there God? What happens next, etc. And I think about it regularly. It's one of my favorite topics. It's a big universe out there, so I'm kind of interested in how it works and how I fit in on it. And I share a lot of that with other people as well because I think it's important. Just cause. But it's I think we are different than most or all of the other species on the planet. I don't see a lot of ritual when it comes to, obviously, I think where this breed from is an understanding or a lack of understanding of death. And, I think like most other species, when one dies, the rest of them really don't give a shit. I don't know. What do? Sometimes they become the next meal. Like, fuck, I don't know. But I think, that is where it started. And fuck, I took some classes eons ago, I'm sure. And and there were, topics where, the beginning of caveman and rituals related to death and all of that. And I think we got smarter or started smarter, like depending on your perspective, how you view things. And so we kind of wondered, like, what's next? Like, we had enough sense going on up here that it was, I don't know. I like to think there's more, right? Than just like born, live, suffer, die, dust. And it just, fuck, I don't know. Does it make sense? Doesn't it make sense? I don't know. But I think that, for me, it really feels like that's kind of where the concept started of looking beyond ourselves and wondering what else, right? And what that's about. So, again, in the spirit of short Sundays and whatnot, it's a very interesting, again, it's an interesting topic. It sure fucking stirs up a lot of emotional baggage for a lot of people. I apologize if I'm triggering you, but oops, welcome to Earth, right? It wasn't intentional. by any means. And it's just, again, I think all of it is reasonable of a discussion. But why? Fuck, I don't know. Again, it's like, how do you get meaning in life? If it just starts from nothing and goes nowhere, like, what the fuck even is that about? Some people fall into that box. Like, I don't get it. Explain that to me. I'd love to hear it. Why? Because again, I'm a sponge when it comes to especially this topic. And the reason for that is because, I mean, I'll be quite honest with you. Uh like, nobody fucking actually knows. There's a lot of those who will claim that they know, or they have ideas that they know, and all this kind of shit. This is where that word faith really derives from. Um, because the reality of it is I'm living in this moment, so I can read some shit, I can hear some shit, I can see some shit, I can feel some shit, right? All of that kind of stuff. But at the end of the fucking day, people can have their passions and their beliefs and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, all I can say truthfully is, like, there's a story about one, but I mean, if that's the true story, he's still a special egg, but none of the rest of you fuckers have ever come back. So, and that just is what it is. And so that's as deep as I go with that. Again, as any belief systems that we have are built on a faith. Okay. And I don't judge any of that for anybody else, because why? Like, I can't prove what I think. Neither can you. We can talk about it again, but literally, um, that's kind of where I'm at with that. So again, I've had plenty of discussions. I don't get into arguments with people on this topic because it's not there's nothing to be gained. I see a lot of people, we're all on social media, obviously. If you're here watching me, you watch people who post very spiritual shit, and then you watch people who equally post very angry shit. Um, and all I can tell all of y'all is, good. Like, prove it. And that's, I mean, there's my challenge. If anything, again, because it's a topic that I love talking about, spirituality at any level. And so, whether you have doctrine or dogma or ideas or concepts, whatever that is, like I said, I'm a sponge, because what I do know is that if there is a God, I'm not it. That's a great start point, Mr. Ego Guy, right? Um, and I'll tell you what else is, I mean, it has me scratching my head. Hey, we all do the doom scroll. Well, maybe not all of us, but there's that, and there's reels, and I find myself in these, like, galaxy universal threads, right? And Hubble telescope shit, and just the sheer fucking massiveness that's beyond comprehension of what the universe appears to be. And all I know is that shit's all way out of my box. So at a minimum, I gotta feel like there's more going on out there that's bigger than me. Like, it brought this, however we want to describe it. Is it a thing? Is it the old man on the mountain? Is it the judgmental, do this and heaven and hell and this and that. Fuck, I couldn't tell you. Never been, well, in perspective, we'll talk about that another day. But, um, you know, what are these things? Who really fucking knows? And again, so for me, it's all, um, it's a game of faith based on a lot of experiences, right? And information and education. And, it all comes into this package. I, without droning on all day, I guess my 2 cents worth is I just kind of, I get okay with the concept that somehow, some way, the universe brought me here. It appears to like me. Doesn't mean I'm fucking unicorn shit and rainbows, but I mean, I'm upright and breathing, and until I stop, and whatever happens next happens next, and I just don't. Fuck, I don't know. It's a big package to open up, isn't it? So yeah, I just think I get okay with the fact that there are powers and energies going on. They're out of my scope of understanding. So I just kind of, yeah, okay, right? And that's not the worst place to be. I know I live in my skin really well like that. And I know that I move throughout my day with a lot more confidence that I know somehow, some again, in the late 80s, I'm a dead man walking. Should not be here. So for whatever reason, this fucking universe decided to keep my dumb ass around. Maybe it's just punish you here today. It's what it was all about. Fuck, I don't know. Um, but I get the sensation that there is something more going on, and I probably will not understand it ever in this realm, in this lifetime. And I'm really okay with that. I am. And so I move along as if that makes sense. So there you go. There's 2 cents worth in that with that. Hey Matt, how are you, dude? Hope you're having a good weekend. Nice to see you in the chat box. Welcome. And you're catching me just at the end. So if you want to see what you missed, just wait a few minutes. It'll be it'll be there, and you can go check it out. It was kind of a ramble today. I'm just hitting a huge, I mean, obviously universally huge. Go look out a window, it's big. Um, Topic, but again, it's kind of the head scratcher. I like to get people thinking. I like to get people talking. And again, all I can say, I guess the challenge for the week is if you can prove to me there is a God, or if you can prove to me there is not a God, challenge. Hit me up. There you go. I mean, again, it's going to be a faith game, but if you got some fucking proof, I'd be interested in that. And good luck with that. I appreciate you guys for coming and hanging out who have, and taking time out of your hopefully nice lazy spiritual Sunday. And on the chill, we will be back as always tomorrow at noon. And we'll be flowing on to more of this Mindfulness Mondays. You're not going to want to miss this. I'm going to start breaking out some fun shit that I've stolen, because everything I have is stolen. I didn't make any, I'm not that good. Um, I've had some good teachers and some good experiences, and it's worked out well. So I just carry the memo. But yeah, be here tomorrow at noon for more fun than should be allowed by law. Again, Spiritual Sunday. Have a good rest of your day, and we will talk to y'all later. Matt, you take care. I'm out the door. Facebook. All right. Well, let's see. What do we got here? Real Talk. Oh, Pantheon, you're getting kicked out first. All right, or second. Sorry about it. YouTube. Guess you'll be last. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Deuces.